So, I have had this gadget, this kitchen gadget that is, I think, something that every prepper homesteader should have in their kitchen. I've had this gadget since November of last year. And this is going to be my first time using it. Yep, you guys, it's a food saver. I actually got this food saver at Costco, and it was a really good deal because it came with like the accessory port, and it has like all the things that I wanted. Because I was looking for a specific food saver. I wanted it to have a storage thing. I wanted it to like cut the bags and have like the heat and seal and all that stuff, and do dry, moist, and all those other things that I gotta learn how to do. But this is the food saver that I wanted. And again, I got this in November and I paid less than 80 bucks for this thing. So yeah, I got a really good deal on it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rinse off these bell peppers and I'm going to chop them up, like kind of like in quarters, like not quarters, but like squares or whatever, because I use bell peppers a lot when I'm making like anything. If I got meat in the skillet, I got bell peppers. If I'm making soup, I got bell peppers. I use bell peppers for just about every meal that we eat. There's a bell pepper involved these days. So I'm gonna chop them up and I'm gonna put them in the fruit saver bag, and I'm going to freeze them for future use. Before I get started chopping, I want to show you a product that I buy a lot in the store, and growing these on my own is going to help stop me from buying these things in the store. So this is the colored bell pepper onion medley, bird's eye. I buy these a lot, so I'm hoping to replace this with these of my own. All right, I don't rinse them off. I'm gonna do a little chop. I am going to keep the seeds in these so that I can grow more of these later. Although I do have a big pack of these seeds already. I'm keeping these seeds, keeping those. I'm just gonna chop these. I don't really care how I'm cutting these to begin with, and we're gonna cut everything. We're gonna cut every piece of this. Cut all this off. We just not gonna keep that. But we're gonna cut everything. We chopping up everything. Okay? We ain't missing nothing. We keeping everything. So that we can use the whole pepper here. Make some room on my cutting board here. But yeah, I'm gonna keep chopping these bell peppers, and when I'm done chopping these bell peppers, you will watch me use this food saver for the first time. So I had to pause for a minute as I'm chopping up these bell peppers. This one looks like it may be going bad, so I am not gonna finish eating that one. That inside there don't look like I should eat that or feed that to my son. So in the same way with the inside of this one too. So don't know if you can really see that good. So this one we're gonna chop it up as a loss. And I live in an HOA community. I don't have a yard, so I can't give this to like a chicken or, you know, something. So it's just gonna have to be thrown out to waste. And I don't compost here either, so it's just going to waste. So because this is my first time using a food saver, I'm gonna use one of the bags that I already came like sealed at the bottom. I don't quite know what size bag this is, but it looks big enough to hold all these peppers I don't chopped up, and at the bottom it has where you can put the date and the contents. So I'm gonna write the date and the contents on here before I even seal it or anything. All right, got my bag here labeled and everything. We're gonna put these peppers inside. I chopped up maybe about, I would say probably about 3 or 4 cups of peppers out of those peppers. So I think it's a pretty good amount of peppers for my first harvest of bell peppers, for my first go round. And like I said, there's more coming. I don't know how long it's going to continue to grow bell peppers, but hopefully I won't lose too many in with me moving and all that stuff, because I am going to have to break that down, because I can't travel with that. As much as I would like to, I can't take it with me. So we got about this much, so probably about 3 cups. Let me make some room here. For anybody who is watching this video and you are about manifesting and making plans, this right here is what I did. I put what I wanted on a sticky note in a food saver, and then I put the date that I bought it. So this works, people. It works. All right. So next, again, I've been looking in the manual to figure out how to operate this thing, and I think I got a good understanding on how to use it. So I'm gonna put that to the side here. So I'm gonna kind of flatten this out a little bit, because I don't want it all jumbled at the bottom. I'm gonna turn this a little bit, flatten this out a little bit more, just to make some space with everything. Alright, I think that's good. Make a little bit more room here. I think this is good. So now we're gonna put it, I think maybe about right here. Yeah, about right there. I think it moved. So let's try this again. And again, this is my first time using a food saver, so bear with me, because I've never done this before, okay? I've never done this before. This is a first. I just always known I wanted one of these things. Okay. So we got it on operate. The power came on. I would say this would be considered dry, right? So we're gonna change, well, the mold's already on dry, so we're gonna do vacuum. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, and then it seals automatically. How about that? Maybe it shouldn't have been dry. Maybe it should have been wet, because I got a little liquid here from me washing them off. So maybe that's something to note for the future. If you rinse something off, again, I've never done this before. If you rinse something off and there's a little bit of water, to make sure that you use probably the moist setting instead of the dry setting. All right, the seal has gone off. And let's see what we got. We got a seal. We also got some wetness. Here, some moisture. So we're gonna wipe that off. But all in all, for my first time, I think I did a good job. So I'm gonna put these in the freezer after I wipe these off and clean out my food saver, because we got a little juice here. But again, this is my first time using this, so I think I did pretty good though. I think this is a good start. We're gonna say this is a good start. All right, this is a success, because we don't have anything to compare it to right now. So I'm gonna put these in the freezer. And if you enjoyed this video, I got a whole playlist of other videos that you can watch. I will link them, or I will put them at the end of this video.